Hey troops, GeneralJSmith here, back with another update. I don't even know what number this is. Anywho, you may think it's a slightly different type of video. In reality, I am still calling this an update, even though you are not looking at my face as you normally would be, but rather you are looking at me building my third, jeez, I bought 3 of these, my third Imperial Assault hover tank. I mean, it's a really cool set, so I'm glad I bought it. If you were there for my live stream, which I held, 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. I made so many videos since then. Anyway, if you were there, then you'll know that I tried to build 2 of them on stream, although because I was answering your questions and doing other stuff, just chatting with Mason at the time, I didn't get time to build 2 of them, so you are just looking at me building the final one there. I just thought it'd be something a little different, because normally you just would see my face or see, whatever I'm showing at the time of update. So leave down in the comments if you like this new format of updates. I just thought I'd try something different, bit kind of new. Anyway, so today, as I said in my, I think my contest a few weeks ago, again, because video has been so weird from my point of view, and making some and then uploading others after that or before that, it's just been so weird from my point of view. I don't entirely remember, but I think it was a week ago or so when I did my, competition, my 3,500 competition, which also, by the way, please do go and leave a comment in that as well. I'm trying to get as many as possible. It's just a bit of fun, so I hope you do enjoy it. Nonetheless, if you stay to the end of that video, you may know, as I said, I'm trying to make a video every 3 days until like mid-November. I certainly have a bunch of videos planned. There's a bunch of videos I could be doing. Today was meant to be my roast GeneralJSmith thing. Like, what, I can't remember the competition. I think I had for like 3,000 subscribers. Today was meant to be that video, but of course it's not. Today you've just got a regular update, or kind of slightly different, but still. The reason that video was not made, it is on the way, it is being made, but it wasn't finished, simply, so that's why it's not uploaded, and that's why I'm making this. The reason it wasn't finished is the reason I'm making this, and is the reason I want to talk about today. And basically, I also want to talk about, I've got a few comments since August or whatever, because if you've been subscribed to me since February, we all know that I said in my 82nd update, I believe, I said near the end, don't feel bad if you don't remember, I don't even really remember, I said that, like, in June or July when I finished college, by the way, I was at college for 2 years and I finished it this July, right? Or, well, really it was June, but let's just say July to give me a benefit of the doubt because I went on holiday as well, but still, I finished it in July. I said that once I'd done with college, I was going to get like a part-time job to get a bit of, money, and the money was specifically for YouTube, like to buy new sets, if I'm going to build a mock or stop motion, to buy pieces for the actual, set. But predominantly, I'd be working on YouTube for the next year. And I want to say what happened to that, because it's been about 2.5 to 3 months now since, like, that was meant to start happening. And a couple people have said they haven't really noticed a massive difference in the video quality. Now, yes, of course, with my custom review things, I did try to do a bit of green screen on the first one, but it didn't really work out, which is also the reason I didn't do on other ones. Because if you think the first one, Commander Cody, was bad, oh, wow, you should have seen the others. When I tried to do green screen like Commander Wolf, it went so badly wrong, hence why I decided to just not do it at all and just leave it like, as it was. But hopefully I will get back into the swing of things, and hopefully I will learn how to use green screen soon. Nonetheless, the reason videos haven't seemed to be going much up in quality, which I think they have a little, like some videos have gone a little up in quality, for example, the roast GeneralJSmith thing, even though I haven't seen it yet, is actually going to take quite a while, and it's taking a little time to do. But the reason for that is because, well, it's also the thing I want to talk about in this update. I'm sorry, this is already going a bit long. It's taking like 3.5 minutes just to get to the point of this update. Okay, so what I want to talk about in this update is really what's happening and really what happened there. And I've said these sort of things a few times. If you haven't been subscribed to me that long, you may not know this, but if you have been subscribed to me for a long time, you may have, be able to tell, maybe able to recognize the way I'm speaking right now. It's a sort of tone of voice which I've given before when I've said stuff like, oh, I've got to do more quality than quantity, I'm really going to try and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen, right? I'm telling you what is happening and why stuff's been happening, I suppose. But okay, so the reason things haven't seemed too much changed since because if you're unaware, by the way, I've basically been doing nothing in terms of, like, I haven't had a job, obviously I haven't gone to uni or college or anything since, let's just give myself the benefit of the doubt here, because this video is going to portray myself as a pretty bad person. So let's just give myself the benefit of the doubt. Let's say since August, okay? I pretty much haven't actually been doing anything in terms of having a job, haven't gone to uni, haven't done any stuff like that. I mean, yes, of course, I have actually been doing stuff, but, like, in terms of there's nothing I've actually had to do. So, what's the dealio? Why haven't my videos improved? Well, simple answer, and this is the same answer. I haven't made a stop motion since 2014. Oh my god, and that stop motion can barely be counted as a stop motion at all, in my opinion. But still, the reason I haven't done any of this, geez, we're already nearly 5 minutes in, okay, is because it's quite simply lack of motivation. I know that seems like just almost the most obvious thing in the world, but it's just, what can I say? It's true. I mean, I have tried to make my videos a little more complex, such as the roast GeneralJSmith thing, which is kind of going to be a rap type thing. Hopefully sort of rap against myself. If you're aware of other bigger YouTubers, not Lego ones, just bigger YouTubers in general, there was a challenge a few months ago called the Roast Yourself Challenge. It's kind of that sort of style. So that's just kind of a bit of a spoiler for what's happening there. So that is taking a bit of a while, but even then, because it's taking a bit longer, I still could have made it by now. You know, I had a week to do this video. I mean, of course, as I said, you saw a video 3 days ago, but for me personally, I made those videos like more than a week ago, so I have had more than a week to make this video, but I haven't. Quite simply, while I started on it, I just haven't been working to the fullest of my ability. I mean, I say working is sort of a loose term here, you know, it's YouTube. Not bashing anyone who does YouTube as a job, of course, but, you know, I have been somewhat trying, but in reality, I just have not been trying as much as I could, and I do feel really bad about it. I don't really have any good excuse, to be honest with you. I just don't. I get distracted extremely easily. I don't really know what to say, to be honest with you. I mean, on some level, I genuinely do enjoy YouTube. On another level, I'm not sure I deserve YouTube, almost, because the thing is, I see other YouTubers smaller than me who put in more work, and it's so obvious they do. Like my updates, my reviews, and I guess my top 10s are like, sorry, not my updates, so my comparisons rather, you know, these are the main series on my channel. Like, your reviews, I guess, are seasonal, but still, comparisons, top 10s, and updates, these are the 4 big things I do, really, and they're all really easy, like, really easy. I mean, yes, of course, some reviews and comparisons do take a long time to film, like, if you're sitting in an uncomfortable position, because you can't actually see the way I'm sitting. When I'm building a set right in front of the camera, I'm actually sitting in an extremely uncomfortable position, but still, you know, when I'm doing this stuff, you know, relative to many other videos, in terms of editing, they're just not as hard to do. You know, it doesn't require, like, many different shots. You know, I can see many of the Lego YouTubers who put more work in, and I don't really feel I deserve the subscriber count or stuff I have. I feel it's more a lot of luck, and just the fact that a lot of my larger videos are a lot larger, if you know what I mean. Like, in terms of, if you look at my videos in general, then it's more a case of, like, with like 3,600 subscribers, I get like a couple hundred views per video, you know, so yeah. And I think the reason for it is because lack of motivation, honestly. So, to try, okay, I appreciate this all may seem somewhat obvious, well, of course, lack of motivation, but there is a point I'm growing to here, okay? The point I'm trying to get to here is I don't know how to make this better, if you will. I don't know how to improve this. I've tried many different things to try and get me into the mood, I know this sounds so kind of just like almost hippie kind of stuff, like so sort of small-minded kind of thing, but I've tried to get into the mood of stop motion almost, because when I think of stop motion, I just think of this really hard thing which will take, you know, weeks and weeks of hard work and stuff like that. And I don't know really how to change that. I don't know how to get into the motivation of stop motion, and not just stop motion, but I mean, stop motion is obviously a main thing I'm talking about, but just also improvements in videos. You know, I don't know what drives me. It's really a case of, I want to make videos regularly, you know, and there's nothing really stopping me, but also want to make quality. And again, there's nothing really stopping me. I'm not going to say the same thing I've said before, like quality over quantity, which of course, yes, is good, but I feel I can do both. You know, there's nothing really stopping me from do both, other than just my lack of motivation, lack of just lack of skill in just anything, really. So yeah, I don't have any more to say than that on that topic. I will say that I think a thing I may require structure, because right now it's pretty standard. Now I'm going to bed at 4 a.m. sometimes later, and waking up like midday. And on one hand, this isn't inherently bad, because I mean, it's not as if there's something specific that I should be doing at that time. Like, there are 24 hours in a day, you know, if you haven't already guessed, and that's not going to change. So when I sleep, if you think about it, when I sleep, it's kind of irrelevant, because yeah, obviously you wake up later, but you also go to sleep later. So it's not as if you lose time, you know. I still get a fair amount of sleep. It's just, you know, a different time of the day. That being said, though, I do think I need structure. Structure, I feel, is important, more important than I gave it credit for. I mean, on one hand, I'm planning still to get a part-time job, but which has taken longer than I originally thought, but still, I want to make this update relatively short. But still, I'm still planning to get a part-time job, which hopefully will help, but I don't know, I feel I need something more than that, because the thing is, YouTube, for me at least, it's completely, you know, in my room, of course, you know, everything I use for my YouTube is, you know, on the computer, or like a physical Lego set. Everything I need to do YouTube is completely in my room, hence why I basically never go out of my room. You've never seen anywhere of my house other than my room, which on one hand is pretty nice, you know, if I don't actually have to leave. On the other hand, I feel it kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it just doesn't give me that oomph I need at this point, you know, because, I mean, I go on my computer, which, can I just say, is pretty darn sick, and I will do a room tour at some point, he says confidently. But the thing is, it's literally like YouTube is so, like, one click away, and it's so easy to get sidetracked, and just, you know, I've got so much to do now, and these are not excuses, okay, these are not excuses. I know these are things everyone deals with. I'm not saying that, oh, woe is me, oh, modern technology, you know, Western world, it's so hard when you got Netflix and all this stuff, you know. I'm not saying this. I'm just saying that, I don't know what to say. I find it hard, and I just want to say that I am sorry, for all those who you know, really want these things. I want these things to happen too. I really want the results. The problem is, I really want the results, right, of stop motion, you know, because I've got so many good ideas, not to brag, but I honestly do have so many good ideas. I've always been good at writing scripts and all that stuff. I always loved creative writing. I have so many good stories and how they can work out and all this really cool stuff. But, I mean, I don't know, the means to get it done, and not just stop motion, but also other videos, more complex videos, it burns me. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, as I said, I do have videos planned until now in mid-November. Hopefully they will come. A lot of them have already been filmed. It's more a case of editing. So, yeah, hopefully they'll happen. But I'm not going to promise anything at this point. I can't even promise I'm going to try. That's the thing. I want to say that I'm definitely going to try, but I can't even promise that. That's the problem. I can't even promise I'll try. If I tried and I still couldn't do it, then, well, you know, I tried. What can I say? But I can't even promise that. So, yeah. But yeah, that's just my quick update. It's not really quick. It's really longer than most updates. But still, if you did enjoy it, leave a like and all that stuff. You know the drill. If you like the way I formatted it, so it's like me building this set and talking into a microphone. By the way, I'm sorry if you heard some sort of like random jogging of like different things. In reality, I'm sitting at my desk right now talking to a microphone. I'm just kind of playing around with pens on my table and stuff. Still, if you enjoy it, leave down a like and tell me in the comments if you did enjoy it. And we'll see what happens in the future. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in 3 days, hopefully, with another video, which I hope you do enjoy. Bye, troops.